Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back. We're playing Satisfactory. I started the stream once already, but I didn't have my PPE on, so I got to put my supervising helmet on and my reflective vest, and we can get back to building. Catilla says stream is not very smooth for me, but not too bad. Yikes. Well,
I knew it smelled like poop in here.
oh, Half Shadow Link, thank you so much for the raid. Well, I hope it looks okay. Hello, Half Shadow Link. Hello, welcome in, raiders. I was just saying, we're starting Satisfactory, not Factorio. Last time we found a couple hard drives, and I think we're literally waiting on that to happen. We are. We started building a factory, which I'm hoping to do more of today, like an actual foundation factory. We are gonna just try and chuck everything on that and get it running as quickly as possible. I think we're gonna probably need to get new ore pretty quickly too. Howdy, raiders. Shadowlink, how was your stream? What were you playing? Thanks so much for the raid. It means a lot. Seriously, thanks. Okay, we got 6 minutes left on this one. We got another hard drive after that. In the meantime, let's go work on the factory a little bit. Currently, we're building. Oh my god. Currently, we are building just steel ingots and iron plates. So I think it's probably time to do rods. Bye, Luke. Good luck at work. Get some stuff done. Playing Star Ocean 3. That's not a game I think I've heard of before. Oh, we were researching dynamite. That's right. So this might just have to be a little sketchy for now. This might just have to be like half built for now. No suggestions, folks. When he sees what comes up on the hard disk research, let him make his own decisions. I super appreciate that, Shami Leva. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that's how I would say it too. Yeah, just a heads up. I would appreciate the chance to make my own decisions. There. Okay, we're gonna take this and we're gonna go here. Nope. Scroll wheel is the button. We're gonna take this here. Dun, 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 dun. And then like here. So I guess it should have been a little earlier, but it's fine. We can get these out of the way. We'll start with this. And then we're going to need some splitters. And we're going to need some constructors. So my plan right now is let's build a bunch of iron rod. And then the more we can get on this system, the better. On this foundation and bust, the better. So we'll do that. We'll continue one. We should probably next just build another one. I also want to like get really just like into the habit of nope. I want to get really just like smooth at building, at automating, right? Because I think a lot of what I'm going to end up doing, like we'll do some exploring, but we're also just going to do a bunch of automating in the end. So this will actually let me put that there, which is cool. It's not lined up. Is that lined up? No. Hi, Henrique. How's it going? I think it should tell me if it's lined up. That's lined up, but it's too high. Okay, 2 it is. Cool. We'll solve this problem later. We need a merger. We hit E, and then we go... Output goes that way. And then we go... I think I lined that up. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Done. Hate to raid and run, but been up all night. Gonna get some rest. Yeah, sounds good. Thanks so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Get some rest. I just finished watching your entire Bloodborne playthrough on YouTube. I feel like you know... I feel like I know you and chat like the palm of my hand. All right, if you're a normal chatter here, a regular chatter who is here during Bloodborne, raise your hand, and Henrique Copa is going to tell you what they think of you. I'll go first. Hi. Hello, it's me. I'm Ryan. What do you think? It's funny to come to stream and have no idea what this game is or what its purpose is. Yeah, so this game is about you land... Okay, if you know Subnautica, it's not at all like that. I'm just kidding. If you know Subnautica, it has some vague similarities. I don't think it's all that similar, but some similarities for sure. You land on an alien planet. Your job is to, for the sake of a large corporation, do a lot of exploring, but also automating and exploiting is the word that the game uses, of its resources. So we want to take iron ore that we find here, fauna and flora, turn it into better resources, and send it up in this space elevator to space where our company will use it. So you go through like a big ladder of technology, and you get to... Okay, so we need to do another one like... Probably like here. And you... Take 2 over, right? Here. Boom, boom. Is that going to be directly in the way? Probably. And you as you automate, like, you unlock more things to automate. You be lined up with, like, this one, right? Don't know how to line that up exactly. I think it's here. I think it basically takes two grid squares to line it up perfect. Yeah, that's my big explanation for the game. Henry Copa says, "Oh no, the pressure. Ask me easier questions." No. We have to know what you think of all of us. We were all thinking it. I'm just the one who asked. Okay, so this should work. We're not powered up yet, but this should work. The next question is going to be like... No. Almost made a mistake. Okay, the far edge of this bracket goes directly outside the line. That's how you know where you are. We need to do another one. Boom. Boom. Now here's the test of my system so far. Is this gonna look like absolute shit when I continue these lines? Probably. Absolutely it is. Damn it. I mean, you just use conveyors. It's the only thing that makes sense. All right. You just use conveyors. Interesting. Okay. Belts that go up and down are just always going to cause chaos. So I think we need to... No, that's going the wrong direction. Shit. I think we basically need to go to here. 2 away. 1, 2. I think. Go here. Okay, never mind. We needed to go 1 away. Brian, I like your pink glove. Hey, thank you. Carly wants to gift a sub to Henrique. Oh, that's so kind of you. Absolutely. I got you. I just want to say I've never played or watched any Souls game before, and I chose your playthrough of Bloodborne out of all the others. I absolutely loved it. You've never played a Souls game before? How did you find the playthrough? Like, what? I got to be honest. What made you click on that? Because that seems like a hard sell. Watching a bad person play a game. That's hard. I think I can basically tear these down because I think they're kind of in the wrong spot now. I haven't had much time to follow this series much. I hope polluting this beautiful untouched planet is going well. Kidding, this game looks really enjoyable. Oh, we're polluting like crazy. Absolutely. Okay, so that should be iron rods. Once we get power on it, which we should do. Power comes from the other side. But frankly, if power comes from the other side, we should also move power like... Actually, maybe not. I don't know. Should we move power on both sides of the belt? Just put a pole right here. Be a pole like right here, right? 2, you're full. Great, love it. We need one like in the way. Oops. We need one like here to go over, right? So it would be like right here. Line stuff up. Okay. Oh man, I have to say, once you have here's why having a system for how to build your factory is good. 1, it keeps things lined up. But 2, the minute you have a rule for how to design something, then all you have to do is follow the rule when you are designing something new. You know? Elisa says, I have pneumonia. I'm feeling like shit, but I feel so much better. I probably will be spending more time here. Aw, Elisa. Damn. Pneumonia. That sucks. Okay. There's rods. The next thing to do probably is screws, which take rods. We could also get copper sheet on the thing pretty quickly, which I think would make sense. No, we... Let's do the steel stuff. We'll do the steel stuff because we want to start stockpiling it because we need it for items. So I think let's do it like this side. Oh, here's the problem though. If we build on this side and we need to ramp up, we cannot go further this direction. So we probably should build on this side so that we can keep going further. You know? Henrik says, I watched a bunch of other players to start with. Your approach to blind playthroughs made me stay. Aw. Thank you. I mean, I don't know. That was kind of a compliment. Thanks. Okay, let's think here. Think here. Let's think here. As we think, we sip our coffee. As we think, we sip our coffee. If I want to do steel... We should really use conveyors for those as well, but fuck it. We'll use conveyors for future stuff. Lisa's gonna go play some Stardew. I love it. Sounds good. I think let's do belt steel like pipes and whatever the other thing is called. I think let's do it. Let's line up, right? Cool. Just to double check, we'll do that. I've never played any of the recent Zelda games either. Should I go binge Ryan's as well? Well, we have one recent and one not so recent. I played Link to the Past, which I really enjoyed. And then we played Breath of the Wild. Okay, so if I were to do it here, this is probably Constructor, right? Like it's just one input, right? Steel beam and pipe, yeah. Now, here's the problem. If I'm going to vertically stack these... Oh, no, wait, that's fine. I think. Is that fine? Can I put it in the middle here? Build mode reversed? What the fuck does that even mean? I started Echoes of Wisdom the other day and I love it. This is the thing that is a little bit confusing to me. It's kind of like, how do I pick where to start? You know? Like, that's just wrong. Damn it, I need a system now. I could just do that, and then I could do this to this, this to this. We go like... Is that working already? It is, okay. I've only ever played Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I'm old. I mean, I'm old too. You can never be too you can never be too old for Zelda though. Okay, let's see here. I think we do. So for steel, just go ahead and build this thing real quick. The Breath of the Wild. You're right. The Breath of the Wild. For steel, it takes 4 steel ingots to make 1 steel beam. So it takes a full row. So that answers that. To get a full belt of steel beam, we would need 4 rows of steel ingots going in. Holy shit. RJ says, when did Twitch subs become $8? Are you looking on mobile? They're probably a little bit different on... I think they're probably $5.99 on desktop in the United States. It depends country to country. It depends. Mobile is bad. There is a link beneath my profile, I think, that says if you're like looking for a link to desktop pricing. What was that command we made? Basically, nope, that ain't it. Maybe. Basically, mobile pricing went up because of the like costs that they. That's not lined up. The cost that app developers, that the Apple Store and the Android Store can make you pay. It's there, right? Steel beam. Nope. Shit. Steel beam. We're just gonna have one of these at a time, which is so interesting. Chad, have I told you guys about the biggest change that has happened? Have I told you guys about the biggest change that's happened in my life since becoming a parent? I don't remember if I've told you this. If I have, must be hooked up to a connection. No, I'm trying to build not the line, but the pole itself. I don't remember if I've said this yet. If I have, forgive me. So there's the change of like having a, you know, like having a child in my life, like a little walking, like my heart has legs now and she doesn't walk around yet, but she like, you know, sits and kind of rolls around a little bit. Here's the biggest change that has happened. Like a thing that I did for years that I now no longer do since I have a baby. I no longer pre-wash the dishes. Hi, Bitter Blue. How's it going? I'm excited for the Corey next week. I'm excited too. I used to until like 2 weeks ago. Like, I'm one of those people who, like, when the dishes go into the dishwasher, they've already been hit with soap. They've already been scrubbed completely clean. I don't know why. This is just how I do things. Like, other people, including my wife, frown at me for this. I need the iron plate, which is 1 over. Other people just, like, when a dish is dirty, you chuck it in the dishwasher, let the dishwasher do the work, right? I no longer do that. Sorry, I never did that, but now I do. I've completely changed course here. Nope. On mobile, Apple and Google add their markup. On mobile, Apple and Google add their markups, so subcharges are higher on mobile to pay for that change. Exactly. Chainsaw. Like, we just do so many dishes now that I'm like, I can't do it. Modern dishwashers do a really good job. You don't need to pre-wash. Yeah, I think it started with, like, when I was growing up, though. Like, the technically, oh Jesus, that's in the wrong spot. Technically, I think I could break, like, this one. We had a bad dishwasher that did not do its job very good growing up. We were pretty poor, and so we basically.
Let's go desktop
Hey, let's go. Thank you, RJ. Thanks for this. Thanks for the sub. That's really kind of you. Thank you. We did not. We did not, like. The dishes did not get clean. Sorry, I can't speak while also building a factory. The dishes did not get clean if you didn't pre-wash them a little bit, and I've just, like, continued holding on to that. I think partially because I like washing dishes. Like, it's my favorite. Like, if I'm at a party, I often volunteer to wash dishes because it's a fun way to, like, get out of socializing for a little bit. Put this here, just in case we bring more, which we probably won't because I'd need to bring it in. Nah, fuck it, it's fine. Just in case we need to add more, we'll leave room for a merger. It's my favorite thing to do to, like, add a party, like, get away from socializing for a little bit. I like hand washing dishes too. Yeah, I just do. But as a parent, let me tell you, no time for that shit. Absolutely not. All of a sudden. Okay, this is no longer... Okay. Hi, I'm Onage. How's it going? Okay. So one of the things that I need to get used to is if I'm going to use a conveyor, it's all fucked up. It's all messed up. I do not know how to place a conveyor like the place that I want it. I don't know that that's going to line up. It's not going to line up. My husband doesn't trust the dishwasher at all, so he hand washes all the dishes. We have a nice one too. His choice, he pays for it. Yeah, and I get that. Like, I also really like... There's got to be a way to do this, right? I don't think it's holding control. It might be holding control. Okay, it turns out it's holding control. Why? Why will you not go where I need you to go? That was without control. I'm so confused. I have sensory issues with hot water or dirty water. Yeah, that makes sense. I just get to the point where I'm like, I don't like the... I don't like it when... I really don't like the idea of my dishes not being clean coming out of the dishwasher. And I just have that paranoia from, like, young childhood, I think, from this dishwasher that did not do a good job. And so I just, you know, the way to guarantee it is to, like, wash the dishes beforehand. Ah! Okay. The reason we're leaving so much space is we're going to have 3 of these things. Leaves. Goddamn leaves. 3 of these things are going to have space for belts. We'll probably need more than that eventually, but we won't. We can expand it later. It's always tough trying to learn the correct amount of space to leave. We're going to go back and get that hard drive and then start a new one because I think it's done better. What saved me was getting rubber gloves for dishwashing. I still hate it, but it's better. Oh, interesting. I gotta say, the feeling of warm water through gloves is really nice. For me, personally. I used to have a dishwasher that didn't really work well, but I was the only person in the apartment that would actually rinse dishes off before putting them in. It drove me up the wall. I had to rewash so many things. Can we get some hearts in chat for Void? Who is that roommate? Void is that roommate, the good roommate. We've all had a bad roommate. Void's the good one. God bless you, Void. Let me grab these real quick. I've been the bad roommate. I mostly was the bad roommate. Void is that roommate who keeps things running. Okay, I need over here. Right? No, that one? This one. Modular frames. Dope. Not all of us had a bad roommate. Some of us were the bad roommate. I'm telling you, I've had bad roommates and been the bad one at the same time. And then there was a third or a fourth person who, thank God, kept the place together. Okay, that's all that. Let's do this hard drive here. Iron pipe rather than steel? Or copper rotor? Copper sheet and screws rather than... I think that takes... takes rods. Okay. Oh, the number itself changes too. Holy shit. Oh, wow. 20 iron ingots for 5 iron pipes. Normally, iron pipes are made with... Oh, boy. Oh, the number changes as well. Okay, let's just get the next one going. I guess we can sit on it. I guess we don't have to choose right this second. Oh, boy. Here's the thing. I'm feeling nervous about this because apparently I chose wrong on the last one. Based on a person's reaction in Twitch chat. 25 per minute, 11.25 per minute. That's an ugly freaking number. Wait, but this one is... Holy shit. But this one is 4 per minute. So this is 3 times faster. Kind of. Hard drives are going to be interesting. I might let the next one scan real quick, because here's why. Before I decide. Because here's why. I think... Still don't know what a hatcher is. I think hard drive choices are interesting. If they give you different numbers as well, that adds a level of complexity. My guess, based on the first one that I saw, was hard drive library's main purpose, only purpose at that point, was to allow you to substitute material, basically a new way to craft that same thing. An alternate recipe, as it says. But the benefit of that being, if you have a surplus of one type of material, or even just the ease of use of not having to bring in a second material to make a thing. But there's a secondary benefit, which is the production rate and the cost. 5 iron rods versus 6 copper sheets. Copper sheet is 2 iron ingots. So that's actually 12 copper ingots versus an iron rod costs 1 ingot. So 12 copper versus the normal rate would be just 5 iron ingots. But that's to make 3, so it's really 3. It's less screws overall, it's faster, and it is four copper versus 5 iron. So I think this is amazing. Oh, I should have done this math on the last one. But this one is normally takes 3 steel ingots, and now it's going to take 20 iron ingots. But it makes them at... Oh, so there's the timing of it as well as the amount of it. 4 per minute here, so this is 3 times faster. This one is just barely faster. By the way, can you explain Tama? Do we type that when we want to scream at the screen? Absolutely. Tama was, I'll explain this. I don't know that I've explained it on video yet. A lot of people in the YouTube comments were asking about it as well. Tama was the name of a friend of ours here on the channel, during Hollow Knight, actually, who wanted to backseat very badly, but knew that that was not, something we really do here. Wanted to keep the playthrough blind, but also wanted to backseat. And so they typed out a prayer to the heavens, which said, Lord, grant me the serenity to not backseat, and also the courage to not backseat. And I liked it so much, we named it after them. And then... The heck? Shit, that looks ugly. What is happening here? I wonder if that's actually slowing it down. I think that's just a, like, the way the belt bends there. It just looks ugly. I don't think it's actually slower. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Does the same thing here. Snuffles as well. It's a slinky conveyor belt. It's true. All right. We'll let the other hard drive do its job. We got steel beams going in, which is what we need to do right now. We need 200 of these for the thing we're building. So real quick. Oh, I also want to make explosives. But we're scanning hard drives. That's what we needed explosives for, was that right there. So next, let's do... Oh, I keep forgetting. My system was to use a splitter, then to use the conveyor belt. Oh, boy. But... Oh, man, I kind of have 2 systems going at the same time right now. And I don't know, because I'm still so new to the game, I don't know what the correct system is for... And correct is probably the wrong word, but I don't know which one I want to choose. When I have a belt of something coming along, do I want to... This is a rhetorical question. Do I want to split it, then conveyor it off? Pros of that, it looks nicer, and it allows you to keep moving the material forward. Cons of that, you don't get a full line. Unless there's a backup on the belt. Can you go over what's been done today? I mean, we've just been streaming for a little bit. All we've done is we automated steel beams and got iron rods on the belt. That's it. We're doing some research, but we haven't really determined what to do on that front yet. That's it. Want to scream at the screen is the perfect description of Tama, yeah. You know, want to know what other household chore all of a sudden I spend my entire life doing? I empty the diaper genie. It feels like 4 times a day. There's no way my daughter is actually shitting that much, right? But it feels like 4 times a day. I think we probably want to do splitters off the thing. I think it makes the most sense. It's ugly, but it's okay. We can always just up the rate of the belt or switch it to a conveyor later if we want to. I think we want to do splitters. So with that, that being said, thank you for explaining. I got you. I got you. That one's going to take a whole belt, though. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Is there an undo button? I keep saying this, and then I keep changing my mind. So with this one, let's put a splitter here. Let's put a conveyor here. Oh, no, we should wait. We should do it further down the line. Otherwise, this is going to be ugly. My wife has failed to tie the trash bag properly more than once, causing an explosion when full, so I always empty it here. Ah. This reminds me of two things, Tony. One, I don't let Megan load the dishwasher because I love her, but I don't love the way that she loads the dishwasher. And two, there is a perk for next week's charity stream, partner week. There is a perk that I had to ask Megan's permission to do, and I had to... we had a multiple week conversation, like a real deep conversation about whether or not we should do it as a perk, like whether or not basically she would be okay with me doing it as a perk. Which finally culminated like a couple days ago in a conversation, like a real deep conversation where she was like, I think you should do it. I think you should do it. And if that don't get you hyped for, or at least curious about... Oh, shit. Wrong button. Okay, so we go there. We go down. There. So it just connects automatically, which is... Oh, shit. This isn't right. Is it let chat rename the baby? Yeah, for sure. Let chat rename the baby. Ian says we just hit 23 weeks last week. Our current struggle is trying to decide on a stroller and car seat system. It's option overload. Oh boy. Yeah, it's option overload, and they all... Here's my... Not that you asked for advice at all. Here's my advice on picking a car seat. Don't pick one... Okay, our research is complete. We'll go over there. Do not pick one that has a complicated docking system inside of the car. Like the car seat base... Don't make that complicated, because you can get pretty complicated for like more money. You can get like quote unquote more safe and more complicated. In my experience, I'm not sure if it's actually more safe. It is definitely more complicated. Our car seat base is so freaking annoying to get set correctly. It's got a series of like bars that are like have to be level, and like I'm like, listen, I get it. We want our baby to be safe, but on the other hand... Okay, so we do it like here, right? Like probably like... I really need to be spacing this out more because... we want to be able to expand it, right? The base just stays in the car after it's in, though, right? Yeah, unless you want to switch it between cars, or you want to like have her grandparents take her for a little while and they don't have a base, then you take it in and out. Ideally, the base stays in the car. I'll be honest, we bought two bases because my wife and I each have a car, and then grandparents as well. So it's like, yeah. I watched a video of one that had so many settings and had a bubble level. We have the bubble level. Don't do the bubble level. Shit is crazy. One of the only, like, it's not a fight, but like one of the only actual arguments Megan and I had about, and argument is not even the right word, but like one of the only things that Megan and I like did not see eye to eye on was like, I was like, this thing is being extra. Like this car seat is too, this car seat is too much. And Megan was like, probably, yeah, but it's for the safety of our kid. And I was like, well, you win the argument. That's correct. That's right. You're right. It is for the safety of our kid, and that is the end. So, end of conversation. When you're right, you're right. Okay. So, bring it to there first. Oh, I didn't hit the button. Bring it to there first. So this one's going to make steel pipe. It's going to take 30 per minute, so we can split it off. I guess I just need to be holding control at all times. But I felt like I was already on control. I don't know. I'm watching on YouTube, so I'm kind of behind, but you're building on foundations. I'm so impressed. I got there. I saw the light eventually. Eventually, I saw the light. Look at this beautifully planned out factory. My blood pressure is already dropping. I'm just here to do my service. All of you. 2 bases is probably the way to go if it's in the budget. Yeah, if you're going to have different people like pick her up and drop her off. Like today, my wife is taking our baby to her grandma's, and then I'm picking her up because Megan works today. So yeah, we're like doing the shifting, you know. Hi, House of Mesa. How's it going? Bases are usually not too expensive. It's mostly the car seat. 2 is definitely useful. Yeah. Third type of advice. We have back seat and front seat advice. Now we've got car seat advice. Exactly. Danny says, we did rename the baby already. It's Overlord. That's correct. The one who runs our lives. Okay. We need to power it up. But we have... Nope. Steel pipe. So, where to leave space and where not to. This is currently creating 60. So, ideally... Oh, shit. That's the wrong button. I need a merger. Ideally, this can be really close to the output of the system. Because all that we would do if we wanted to do... If we upgrade to Mark II belts... Man, future-proofing your base is just... If we upgrade to Mark II belts... All we would do is add 2 extra machines and plug them into this as it goes. That's all fine, most likely. Right? On the other hand, we need to leave more room on input because if we were to upgrade to like 8 machines, on the other hand, we should leave more room on output before we build another thing and more room on input. Because if we were to go from, let's say, 2 machines to making 1 belt to 4 machines making 2 belts or 8 machines making 2 fast belts, then we're going to need more space to bring in more from steel and more space to take out more. On the bus, we don't need more space because we can go vertically. On the input and output side, we need more space. Like, these are kind of rough. That's not a lot of space here. Anyways. You mentioned yesterday that you do a second season where backseating is okay. Is that something you're thinking of doing with this game? No, to be clear, I was talking about, like, a second playthrough if I were to do one on my own time off camera. I highly doubt we'll do a secondary playthrough on camera. But if I do a second playthrough like off camera in my own time, you know, like I'm like a normal person, you know? When I play games in my free time that I'm not doing a blind playthrough of on YouTube, like if I'm not doing a blind playthrough, I Google stuff. Like I look at the wiki, yeah, so to clarify, I don't think we'll probably do... We're not going to get done with like 200 episodes of... We're not going to get done with like 500 hours of Satisfactory blind playthrough and then be like, all right, time to do it with community input. Otherwise, we'll still be streaming in 2027. But who knows? I like this game enough. Maybe we will. I'm thinking in belts already. Like, I'm dreaming at night about power lines and how to line them up. So maybe we will. Speaking of, I didn't do this. I guess it's possible. Oh, shit. I guess it's possible. We're not going to do it unless... Xenon, thanks so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Power to here. This is what I mean. Like, we need to get really comfortable just building, just adding things to the belt. If we're going to do this belt system, we got to just get really comfortable doing things to the belt, make it second nature, have our system just like completely make sense to us. Now, here's the question. 1, 2, 3. We have steel. We have steel. Beams. Now we need steel. We need to add steel pipe to this list right here, and then we're gonna go see what our thing says. Some streamers do a community server multiplayer after a first playthrough. I do think it could be fun. Absolutely, I think that makes sense. I think it could be fun to. I wish you could do more than 4 people, right? Shammy, have you seen communities that do more than 4 people on a server? I was asking this the other day because I think it would be a lot of fun at the end to like play the game with people and see what we could build as a community. You can do. How many people can you do? So if we were to do this correctly, I need a way to like. It says reverse. Tell me what the frick you mean by reverse. I mean, that's what it means. Okay. But I need to do that like. I need to do reverse right there, but like hovering in the air right here. There has got to be a way. It says it has a wheel. It has a gear icon if I look at it. I'm holding E. I'm hitting E. There's got to be a way to reverse it once you place it, because otherwise I don't think it makes sense. Customizer. Shortcuts. Use for E. Sample building, flashlight, equipment. Open menu. Toggle HUD. There's gotta be something here. Build menu. That ain't it. X to customize is probably just. Okay, chat. Front seat question. Yes or no? So to be clear, I'm asking a question I would love an answer to. You get a chance to backseat me. However, I'm going to specify the way that I would like the answer so that we can, that I don't get extra information. Front seat question, yes or no? Please just type yes or no. Is there a way to access settings for this placed item? Yes or no? Front seat question. No. Damn. Gear icon means settings. Why? What? Okay. Why? What does that mean then? Okay. I guess I could just do it like this. It's just a little ugly, and I don't know that I line it up. Is that lined up perfect? No, it's not. What did you want to do? I can build these things. I want to be able to reverse this. My thought is I want to be able to reverse. Okay, it's actually a little easier than I thought, maybe. I want to be able to reverse the direction because I was struggling to get it placed. But it's fine. I got it placed. Cool. We're getting there. I feel your pain. It's just confusing to me why, if you look at some items, there is a settings button. E to configure. Look at the central icon, right? Nothing, nothing, nothing. No central icon. Oh, it's just to pick it up from inside? No? It's still right here. I'm hitting E. Nothing's happening. Oh, well. Okay, let's go take beams and launch this FICSIT blueprints. And we'll go take a look at the hard drive, too. We're getting there. We're making progress either way. All right. We're going to blow this shit up with some dynamite as well. So our list is hardware, or hard drives, launch this blueprint thing, and look at building or researching bombs. Somebody said I played on a server with 120 odd people. Holy cow. I think it would be kind of fun to just have like a couple streams and let as many people onto the server as possible and see what we build. All right, let's launch it first because I think it takes time to come back. Big red button. Progress, progress. Let's go.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The blueprint designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Okay, so maybe spatial restrictions. I am starting to get the feeling that Earth no longer exists. They were painting a picture of Earth that I don't know if it exactly is. What? Okay. Interesting. Our third hard drive option is wet concrete. Instead of just taking 3 limestone to make 1 at a production rate of 15 per minute, you can take 6 limestone plus 5 water. It says produced in ? Which is really sketchy to me. That seems bad. Click to expand. Produced in what? How would you even produce it? By hand? So you can make more concrete from less limestone, 6 to 4 rather than 3 to 1. But it takes water, and I really am not even sure what happens here. So that seems like a very bad one to me. Our second option is 5 iron ore plus 8 limestone to make iron ingots. Make 10. So once again, you use less iron ore to make per ingot, but you add in limestone. That also seems bad to me because limestone is going to be hella valuable for concrete. Hi, Wizard Shep. How's it going? Exclamation concrete, but wet. Wet concrete. Wet concrete. That seems bad. I might rescan this one. We'll see. I'm probably going to sit on it for a while. Hey, front seat question. Yes or no? Front seat question, yes or no. Does this mean that... Oh, wait. Maybe it means I haven't discovered... Never mind. Maybe it means I haven't discovered how to make it. Because maybe there's a better machine. A machine that has, like, water input. Oh, I'm sure there is. There's got to be. If I know my factory games, this game there has to be a type of manufacturer that has a fluid input, because the water won't be the only fluid we do, I'm sure. Okay, cool. Well, never mind. No front seat question. Just sitting here thinking. I'm probably going to sit on both of those for now. Until we run into a problem, and then maybe this will solve it, and then maybe, if not, we can re-roll it. Let's look at bombs. Snuffles. Uh-oh. Good. Love that. Big fan. Nutritional processor. I could technically make this. I have steel pipe now. Bombs were under sulfur. We need to make this right now. Black powder. Start research.
Research completed. Black powder recipe unlocked. New sulfur research available.
experimental power generation? What the fuck? Okay, black powder is made with both coal and sulfur. This is the one we want. We'll add it to our to-do list. We need to make black powder, which I think we can make by hand. I don't know a damn thing about this game. I have such an urge to give Ryan extremely confident nonsense answers. I love that. Why can I not make it? Is it built in a assembler? It is built in an assembler. Because it takes 2 things, probably. Power you up? Let's power you up. Help, I need power. Oh, shit, there's no thing. Shit. This is just temporary? How bad is our power situation, by the way? Oh, fine. Max consumption is 370, but we're never going over like 160. We're going to hook up to the space elevator someday, and it's going to ruin our lives. Snuffle, snuffle, snuffles. Chat, let's do a temperature check. Oh, what's your level of frustration right now with me, personally? With the way I'm playing the game. 10 being very frustrated. 0 being none. 1 to 10. How frustrated are you? Mark 3. Minor Mark 2. I feel like we're going to need this ASAP. Power storage. 4, 7, 5, 3. That's pretty good. I feel good about that. $69. 0, actually, I haven't even played. That's all right. You can still be frustrated with me. Lord knows you don't have to be an expert at the game to be frustrated with me. I think this one will be relatively easy to build. Stackable pipeline support. Oh, that looks fun. But this one might be more... Oh, no. Let's do this one because we're going to need this minor Mark II eventually. Okay. Sulfur work. Doing explosives. Doing explosives. What was the question? How frustrated are you with the way I'm playing the game right now? Scale of 1 to 10. Okay. Depends on which aspect of the game. Generally 3. One specific thing, 9. Ah, good. Game has a learning curve and a slightly inconsistent UX design. You're doing great. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Okay, so we are taking our 50 black powder, and we're going to research these things. Nobelisks. Simple explosive used for clearing boulders, vegetation, other obstacles. It has a damage of 3 out of 5, which is interesting to me. I still need 100 steel pipe. This one takes... what the heck is that? Encased industrial beams. Oh, good. We just have to... We have to build more. We have to build more. We have to build it quicker. We have to build more. We have to build more. We simply must. Twitch recommendations are working hard to help me with my OCD and obsession with this game. LOL. Welcome. I don't know that I'm helping... I don't know that I'm helping with anything. I sort of feel like playing this game in front of an audience is just, you know, my job is just to, like... slightly upset people. What was I here for? Pipes. Okay, that should be enough. We'll grab another one too. So I was going to do hard drive, I was going to do explosives, and there was one other thing. I don't remember what it was. Hard drives, explosives, and sending the milestone, which we already did. Chat, is the correct advice make the spaghetti worse? It depends. If you're looking for a good factory, no. If you're looking to have a lot of fun yelling at your screen, yes. Okay, let's do sulfur, this one, start research. I hope that auto removes it from the to-do list. It does. Satisfying.
Detonator and basic Nobelisk unlocked. Most obstacles can be cleared with the basic Nobelisk. It is most effective against organic material and is able to destroy small boulders and porous rock.
Small.
Deployed Nobelisks will stick to the first solid surface they touch and queue on the universal detonator. If you do not recall the order in which you deployed the Nobelisks, remember FICSIT does not take responsibility for any harm caused due to human error, even if those errors are genetic.
That's so rude. I have to rebuild my object scanner, by the way. I had to use mine for my Nobelisk detonator. So they go in the order they are... Oh, that's funny. They go in the order you... in the order you lay them down. So it's very easy to blow up the wrong one and blow yourself up, it sounds like. Okay, I need modular frames, and then I needed rotors to get experimental power generation. You're going to name a research experimental power generation and expect me to not drop everything and build it and see what it is? Experimental power? Absolutely, we're going to try that. What's that mean? It's our research. Has anyone played this game on Steam Deck? It's marked as playable, but sometimes that doesn't actually mean playable. I'm curious if it's one I could enjoy on there or not. Yeah, has anybody played this on Steam Deck? Casey's got the bug. Casey watched a little bit of this series and is like, I need to play it. I need to play it.
Research completed. Experimental power generation research options are now available. These may enhance performance of other fuel sources.
Compacted coal for coal power generators? It's much more efficient? Turbo fuel. Packaged turbo fuel. What the fuck? I wonder what happens if you chuck that in a coal power generator. I wonder if it's more efficient or more powerful. It says more efficient alternative to fuel. This one says more efficient alternative to coal. So it sounds just like efficiency, which I would say that means use less resources, not produce more power. Okay, that's interesting. We can keep an eye on that. A rifle. Holy shit. Cluster grenade. One of those you have to use a hard drive to make the thing, though. That seems... 25 mycelia to make fabric? Okay. Cool. Let's chuck stuff in this, and we can get this one off the ground here before too long, actually. More modular frames and more rotors. I played it a little on my iPad via Steam Link. How painful was that? I need rotors and modular frames. I feel like that would be painful. I can't imagine playing this game on anything other than PC. But doesn't mean you shouldn't try. It means I have a lack of imagination. Oh, we're gonna be a while. 46%, 47%. This probably means how often is it running. This is probably a mark of how long is this thing, but like, is this thing running all of the time, 100%, and always has full materials to produce stuff and never has a blocked output. It's currently going up. I'm sure it was going down as it was sitting here idle. Damn it. Okay. Let's get back to making stuff on the old Wait, no. Where do we produce nobelisks? Is it also... Can it be handcrafted or no? I shouldn't ask that question. We're too far into the game for me to be asking, can it be handcrafted? We probably need more sulfur. Probably need to make it... Black powder and steel pipe. Well, would you look at that? I got a little bit of that. Excuse me, sir, you're not OSHA compliant. As per page 64, paragraph 4, subsection 1A, all personnel shall wear protective goggles. Listen, these are my prescription protective goggles. Offer food. Good luck with the factory. Thanks, Uzai. 5 nobelisks. Let's call that good. I don't want to use all my stuff. Let's call that good and see what happens. Chuck it here. It won't go there? What do you mean? Press R to reload. Oh my god. Look at the look at how good this blasting machine looks like. Looks really incredible. Press R to reload. We chuck a nobelisk in our hand. Now we've got one. Okay, time to go blow some shit up, guys. Let's do it. Also, can I use this to kill... Not that I would try, ever. Can I use this to kill, I mean... Ow, shit. Just a question. Just thinking out loud here. Hi, Excuses. How you doing? Hi, Blinkster, by the way. Warm welcome to all of our new friends here. Dismantle this. We don't want to break our foundations. This thing look porous to you? Yo, Mr. Gecko. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, I'm going to hide behind this rock. We ready? Mr. Gecko, this is for you. Thanks for the 10 months subbed. You guys ready? Can I get a drum roll in chat if you've got a sub? It's our first time using explosives. We're going to try and blow up this rock. Can I pick it back up? I don't know that I can. I'm hoping I don't get hit by it. If I get hit by it, I mean, it's more than a 3 out of 5. I'm hoping it breaks the rock. Because otherwise our factory can't expand. All right, we ready? Bada boom. Bada bing. That's the wrong button. Ah, shit. That's our last explosive. We're going to try it out. How do I make it go? Fuck. All right, the factory, specifically the iron rod factory, stays small for now. Bummer. Oh, well. Okay, well, we tried. What is this? What is this flashing? It's because we're out? Is that what you mean? We'll come back to that. We can maybe always make a better explosive. See what happens. Hope y'all are doing great and having an awesome time. I'm having a great time, Mr. Gecko. How are you? How are you? I watched all of your Hollow Knight, all of Subnautica, all of Slime Rancher, all of Cult of Lamb, and all of Frostpunk. Oh, and all of Below Zero. Excuses is a regular cult member. Welcome in. I have the honor to talk to you live today. Hi. The next thing we should build. Is there anything in a constructor we should still build? I mean, all of copper. Copper sheet. Wire, cable. Frankly, probably concrete. But I don't know that we need to put that on the line.
Greetings, good sir.
Greetings, good sir. Fist stand, thank you. Hello. Hi. Thanks for the 4 months. Hi, hi, hi. How you doing today? We're also gonna need more concrete for me personally. I mean, I think today's our day to get everything on the belt. So let's just do that. We're gonna need more foundations. So let's go get concrete, and then we're going to bring in. Why is this not producing at the level it should? Right? Like, shouldn't this thing be producing at 30 per minute? Oh, our iron is not fast enough. Wait a second. Okay, let's go check this out real quick. This is not producing at 60 per minute. Are they 30 per minute nodes? I'm very well. How are you? I'm having a fantastic day. We talked about this earlier. I'm going to say it right now as well, because if you're watching this on YouTube the day it comes out, I don't know, maybe you'd be interested. If you like scary games at all, next week we're going to play scary games all week long, 30 per minute. For charity. We're going to raise money for charity. Raise money for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital and play scary games all week long. We're going to play The Forest, The Quarry. I'm going to play Five Nights at Freddy's. Silent Hill 2, the remake, and maybe Death's Door as well. All of those games, as long as we hit goals to unlock them. Just going to need more iron ore, right? Okay. I mean, we can do it. Wait, if we're gonna do this, why don't we put it on a foundation? Huh? Yeah? Might as well, right? Oh shit. Let's set up more smelting. Nice to talk to you. I'm leaving to watch your YouTube videos on Satisfactory. How dare you? How dare you? All right. Missing portable miner. Okay, I'm gonna need 4 portable miners. Let's do this. Do that. We need 4 smelters, which I can produce. Each smelter takes 30 per minute. Oh, hello, little friend. I don't know that we should mine these little tiny things on top. Does it matter? Probably not. These are all iron, right? They just look a little different. This one just looks a little different. So 30 per minute. I think these smelt 30 per minute, and then we can combine them to... And then we just belt iron ingot over there. On the other hand, this one is being used for steel. So maybe we need to take 2 of... How many were there here? We need 2 more iron deposits for purely... steel. Look how much you can build compared to when you started. It's awesome. I also have a feeling this pales in comparison to how much you can build in the mid or late game. I just have a feeling. Have you ever played Superliminal? I have not. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're like, yo, if all of a sudden tomorrow there's not a YouTube video for Satisfactory, don't worry. We haven't given up on the series. We might be a little delayed. Like, the videos might not be daily for a little bit while we, you know. Next week, as I am sitting here today, but potentially this week as you're watching the YouTube video, we're doing that charity thing, so we may not have Satisfactory videos every day. So if you're that's just a heads up for the YouTube people. If you're watching and no video comes out tomorrow, or that's why we're not giving up. We're just taking a minor break to raise some money for charity. Hopefully raise a bunch of money for charity. Catilla's halfway to cards. Congrats. Here's what I want to check. If I build a miner Mark II, which I can't quite do just yet, but I can do soon, what is the default extraction rate is 120 resources per minute, but it varies based on resource node purity. That's insane. 120? So here's my next question. This is 60 per minute. So we have a problem, which is that those impure nodes are only doing 30 per minute. Shit. Okay. Okay, we're gonna figure that out through trial and error. But I'm guessing pure, impure, and whatever the other one was is directly related to that. Like, I'm guessing impure might just be the most you can get is 30 per minute or whatever. A couple rotors as well, but I don't think we can wait on that. Your Honor, he's gaming. I'm trying to game. Absolutely trying to game. There's a lot to figure out, it turns out, in a game this deep. There's a lot to figure out. I love watching you discover everything yourself. I'm thankful you do, because if not, I wouldn't have a job. I think we're probably going to take a quick break, though, because I need to go grab a drink. I've killed my spindrift already. I need to go grab a drink, and we're going to come right back, and then we're going to solve these ore issues. Or at least we're going to hopefully solve it. We'll see. Emma Kate Marco. Hi, Emma Kate Marco. How's it going? Hello. Welcome. I'm playing Satisfactory myself right now. Hold up. Let me blow a fuse real quick. Hi, how you doing? Okay, I know I said I was gonna that I would be right back. But first, just let me do a little bit of do that, and then we'll come to this one. That one should be 60 now. $30. It's mining at 100%, so it's doing fine. Wait, why is it backing up? It shouldn't back up, right? Okay, it's fine. BR